gone. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Runner on the go in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out, the runner at second here in Game 5 of the ALCS. On the ground to third. They get the out on Arozarena.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Popped in the air, left side. Moncada. And that'll do it. Pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 out, base is empty. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Ripped towards third. Throws to first. That's the second out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Schmidt did well enough for them.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing his friends. Gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the up close, man, this so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Why want me this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been in Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, George Kirby. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kyle Schmidt in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Now that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Not even close there. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here, the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. 2 outs. Base hit right field. 1 run's in. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners lead. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. On the ground to third. Jump throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
On the deal I just signed, I don't need to label, controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes are dancing my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, way to dependence, punching this red. Michelin's all on my restaurant check, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my Venice and Windleton black in the middle. brioche, I'm toasting the world. The tarragon butter, moonwalk in the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci goggles, I still cannot locate a
It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Tyler Glasnow.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Glasnow back to work. Kyle Schmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And another ball.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
That's way outside. And that's ball 3. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Game 1 of the World Series. Now the batter now, Kyle Schmidt.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is fouled back. Backed off the plate that time. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
First offering, and it just misses. And there's a ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch inside. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taking ball 4.
2 on, 1 out. Here goes the runner. Popped up. Dives, but it's off his glove. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
Grounder might be 2. Throws to first in time. Awesome play there. 1 down, runner at first. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Poetry in motion.
Back here in L.A., we go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. And downstairs, Minter, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's way high. And now 2-0. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Schmidt had a good day at the office.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
And this one.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finish you really want to buzz. Really spilling blood. Never going up. All I wanted was a bit. Wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, and my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. With that, like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. So just about set. And on the mound in this one, Blake Snell. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Kyle Schmidt digs in now. In there at the knees for a strike.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the World Series.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's downstairs and outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, out towards left center. Outman snags it, and that is that. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Barnes. And a bunt towards third. And he barehands it. Throw to first. He's safe. On with a bunt single. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
But can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the World Series. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap.
There goes the runner. Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Now it's the second baseman, Tae-Sung Kim. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes. He's got it. And there are 2 down. So singing as the number.
Sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling.
So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Luis Castillo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a...
And that chance handled. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. 1 run on 3. Brother at first with no outs here. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Bases now loaded. Only 1 away. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. And now Kyle Schmidt. Just missed. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
A little bit low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that's fouled off. That one not close, and the count's full. Struck him out looking. Frozen with a backdoor slider.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Picks it up with a bare hand. And what a play! Ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
a shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was.
We're here in Seattle. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen...
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Bryce Miller.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
The 4th game of the World Series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Schmidt.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. That's a ball.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
And that's outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. That's to third, boots it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. First and second, no outs. Randy Arozarena digs in now. To first, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts on the move. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Not even close there. Ball 1. The M's down by a pair here in Game 4 of the World Series. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Ball 1 there. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in Game 4 of the World Series. There's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Luke Raley, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. Kyle Schmidt will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Outman hauls it in for the out. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the...
Yeah, know what I'm saying? I just chillin'. Real West Side. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep playing.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. The World Series on ML. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Logan Gilbert.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
So to a board and 2 out, scoreless game. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Arozarena in position. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. World Series Game 5. And now for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt. Glasnow back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One out, base is empty. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. And there's a ball. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
World Series Game 5. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. That's to third, Schmidt. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the bid.
Now this is in the air down the line. Pajes makes the play. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a ground ball. And it's off the bag. Oh, and it hits the base. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Bottom of the inning, here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Sky, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is down low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just misses. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. So digging in, Luke Raley. First offering, runner goes in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And that's a fair ball. Schmidt around third. Safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
That's a good job right there.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and
Kyle Schmidt up next for the Mariners. Late on that fastball.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
And they'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 6 of the World Series. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Slow roller to third. Schmidt. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
And that's way high. 1-0.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's outside, and it's 2-2. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And this is inside.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Snell, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes the other way, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And here is Luke Raley. Soft contact in the air. Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Runner's breaking for the plate. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. Here's the 0-2. And that one hammered way back there. And it is gone.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Schmidt in the box now, takes strike 1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base race.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. 1 down. Here comes Max Muncy. Hard hit left side. They get the out on Muncy.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Schmidt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 6 of the World Series. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Runner on the go. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a chopper. Muncy fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Schmidt, the next to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And now the count is even.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the 3rd out.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. All of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. Cause it's going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. I don't wanna tell you that. I love to hear. You don't even know